Hello and welcome to a general overview of the Rescue Alert app for animal rescue for volunteers. So the previous video showed us what a user would see when they log in, and that's exactly what we have presented. This is the user profile experience. So if you want to become a volunteer, you can either one check the box when you sign up, then you'll actually just jump this process completely and be a volunteer right from the get-go. But if you decide you want to become a volunteer later, you can select it in a few different places. So under settings, we've got the become a volunteer there, and on the web view, it's the same place. And then under alerts, we have this button here and over here on the right. So if you click on that, you'll get a screen that says what is expected of you as a volunteer, and if you agree to that, you see the status becomes active, and then you go back home. You're going to see a lot more menu items than before, and if I do that here as well, you will see we've got 3 extra icons on the home page. But wait, there's more. If you scroll down, you will see the community section now that you didn't have access to before. This is kind of like a Facebook. This can allow you to find people in your area. These are friends that you've made and events that you can attend, and you can post once you have your legal name verified. And we're going to go over that. This video is going to be focused on the volunteer specific features, such as the alerts, volunteer profile, and maps. So over here in the web view, we'll go to the volunteer profile, and you will see there's a lot more information. The first thing we're talking about is the evacuation rescue availability. And if you look at this, you see the real-time live location is disabled, and then vehicle status. So here you can set what your vehicle is. So if you say I've got a minivan, then when you turn this on, we will be able to see your location in real time on a map, and during an evacuation, we can direct you to pick up animals and direct you to drop-off locations. If you turn it on, you can turn it on here or under settings, the real-time precise location, and if you see it over here, real-time precise location, if you turn it on here on the mobile app, you will see the status bar up at top. You don't really get that with the web view because it doesn't have the precise location sharing like a mobile phone does. So you see it up here at the top. It lets you know that your real rescue status is active and location sharing is on. And again, you can see it here under set alert location, real-time precise location. So these other two, you always want to have one of these selected to receive alerts. The fixed one is, oh, hey, I only want to receive alerts when I'm home. I can't respond to alerts when I'm working, so I'm just going to set my home location, and that's the area that you're going to receive alerts from. If you want to receive them at home and when you're working or wherever you are, you will receive alerts around you. You turn this one on, and this gives us a neighborhood accuracy of your location. And then, of course, the real-time precise location. We know exactly where you are. We can see you on the map and direct you, and it helps immensely during evacuations. And when you're not engaged in evacuations, this should be off. So if you scroll down in the volunteer profile, you will come to the qualifications, and you can enter these qualifications yourself, and they're going to say unverified. So what you can do is you can go to an organization for which you volunteer for in the app, and when you go to an organization's profile, which you can do through the maps feature here, or the neighbors feature. So if you go to neighbors, you go to rescue force, and you say, hey, I want to volunteer for this organization. Okay, you're a volunteer for that organization. Now they see you as a volunteer in their version of the app, and they can go to your profile and they will see these qualifications, and they can verify these qualifications. They can also verify your legal name, and by doing that, you will receive many more alerts, and you'll have more access to the community. You can create events and such with your legal name verified. So if you have animal rescue, and they will determine the qualifications for animal rescuer. In certain organizations can verify you, certain organizations can't. So it depends on the organization. Wildlife rescue organizations can only verify people for wildlife. They're the only ones who can verify for wildlife rescue. So if you're not a volunteer for them, for one of them, you're not going to be receiving alerts for wildlife rescue, because we want people qualified to respond to those types of alerts. So when you do volunteer for different organizations, you can ask them, hey, can you verify me, and you can show them your qualifications. So if you have an animal first aid card for foster, you're going to demonstrate to them that you have knowledge about fostering, if it's a shelter or something like that, and they're going to say, okay, yeah, we'll accept you as a foster, and then they can verify you. So we leave it up to the organizations to verify these different qualifications. So you can also enter skills in here as well, and the way to do this is to click on the little gear icon, edit menu, and then you can scroll down and click on these. So you can say, hey, I'm I can do foot rescue, or I can do technical rescue, water rescue. So these are skills that don't specifically have some qualification with them, but they're good to let people know that you do have. And then equipment resources. So if you have a horse and trailer, or all-terrain vehicle, dog rescue backpack. So different ones that could be used for different types of animal rescue. So, and if you think we need to have a certain equipment resource or skill or qualification, let us know. We'll add it. So that is the volunteer profile, and then we're going to go to the alerts screen as well. Over on the right here, you see the alert button. We've got the notifications and the messages. Now, whatever you click on, you'll see that this window changes. And right now we're going to talk about the alerts here and the alerts over here. So we have the My Alerts. These are the alerts that you've created. So you'll see that there. Now, the All Alerts shows alerts that you have not interacted with yet. So if you click on this and you see, you can read through this and say, hey, I'm in this area, I can help look for this animal, I'm going to respond. So then you respond, and you see a private and a group chat, and a private chat allows you to talk to the person who created the alert. Group chat allows you to talk to everybody in that group. So you can have a whole lot of people talking to you, hey, I saw a dog over here, or I'm checking this area out, so you can communicate, coordinate, and hopefully be able to find animals more efficiently with this feature. Let's see, and it doesn't always update outside of the page, but here you go. So this is what I wanted to show. You see, it was in All Alerts before, and if we close out of this, so it was in All Alerts. Now it's jumped to My Rescues on both sides. So My Rescues are the rescues you're responding to, that you're actively helping with. So these are your alerts that you've sent out. These are the ones you're helping with. These are all of them in the area that you have not interacted with yet. So that's it for the alerts. And then the map feature, if you click on this, you will see alerts, events in the area. You will see this is for spaces for fostering transports that are requested, and this is for teams can so people can create teams, and then people in the area that know the team can register their animals. So if there is an evacuation, they know, they can see the animals, they already have a plan, they can go pick them up and transport them. And then we've got a button for fires, so you can zoom out. And you're only going to see this information in your area. You're not going to see it everywhere. And it looks like the fire isn't working with the simulator. Some things don't work on the simulator that's running right now. So, and you've got a satellite view, and then you can center yourself with that button there, zoom in and out. Oh, and this is the organizations. So these are organizations in your area that may be able to help you. So yeah, here's zoom in, zoom out. So that's the map feature. One last feature I wanted to discuss is our test feature. So if you want to test sending out alerts, or test an evacuation or something like that. With evacuations, we'll go into the video separately with that, but you can actually run the evacuations specifically with your volunteers, your friends, your people of your organization, without having to turn the test on. But if you want to send alerts out, we've got this test mode here, and you turn this on, and then you turn this on over here, and you'll see test mode. So now you say, oh, okay, I'm going to send out this test alert. So I'm going to say, okay, it's a wild animal. I'm going to enter, it's a wolf, and hit enter, and the AI will find out. You just put in the common name, and it'll put in the category and everything. So you could say wolf, with bottle stuck on head, and you're going to set a location, and say it's not going to be downtown Portland, but you say, okay, it's in this park over here. So you set the location and click on next. It's going to give you show you the alert details. Oh, one thing I should have mentioned, you can actually add a photo. So if you want to take photos of the scenario, you can do that. That can significantly help the responding volunteers. And so then once you're satisfied it looks good, you can send the alert, and you will get this pop-up, and then click on this, and you will see that it's in My Alerts, and it says test. Now, the only people who will see this are people with the test mode on. So if they don't have test mode, they will not see the alert at all. So that's it for the volunteer section of the app. We will continue to make more of these and discuss all the other features. So get your friends to join up. We need volunteers. That's how this app runs. We need people to be able to respond to animal emergencies. And thank you so much for being willing to do that. If you have any questions, email us at info@rescueforce.org, or you can respond, comment on this video, and we will do our best to answer your questions. Thank you.